Welcome back. We're here at the lovely Hopkinton Town Library, and joining me now is Emilie Burack. She is both a library trustee and a published author. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
An honor to be on the trustees here. You're one of 5?
I am. It's an elected position, and we're sort of the business end of the library.
Right.
We oversee the budget and
Okay.
all the planning and staffing and everything that goes on.
That's quite a bit. This is a big building.
Yeah, it is a big building. It's funny, an interesting and a very big chunk of what we do is on building maintenance.
I believe that.
Yeah, lots of things trying to make sure it's energy efficient and things are running well, and yeah, not all books.
It's not just books,
No.
right? How often do you meet?
We meet every month.
Oh, that
Yeah.
frequently.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. And are you working on a long-term plan right now?
Yeah.
Tell us a
It
little
seems
bit about
like we're
that.
always working on a
Right.
long-term plan.
I think every
Yeah.
good business or nonprofit should always be working on a long-term plan.
Yeah, and I think most people realize that libraries are changing, constantly changing.
Yes.
And their roles are changing and how people use them, and so that's really important for us to stay on top of. Library director Donna has done a lot of reaching out to the community, and she's had lots of sessions where she's talked to the community about different things that they think are important.
Yes.
And we've done lots of surveys, and all those kind of things build into it all.
Absolutely. That's great. Well, that keeps you busy, I'm sure,
Yeah.
keeping up with what everybody wants. And as you mentioned, the technology changes daily.
Yeah.
So that's important too. Let's talk a little bit about how you use the library to write much of your book right here, which we have in front of us.
I think I'm like so many people right now. We don't have a concrete building that we drive to every day.
Right.
There are a lot of people that work out of their home, and those people that work out of their home sometimes go a little crazy and get distracted with all the things that they shouldn't be distracted by.
Yes.
And this is just a refuge for our town, and I think for community people in the community to just come and work in our beautiful space and be able to be away from all of the other things that
The
go on in your
laundry
life.
and everything that's calling you away from things like the development of a book.
Yeah, and it's just an inspiring place to be creative.
Absolutely.
But it's not just people like me. There are salespeople, there are attorneys, there are all sorts of different people that are trying to get things done here in the different carols. So it's kind of a cool place to be.
That's great. Yeah, and I was talking to Donna in a prior interview. You don't need to be from the town of Hopkinton to use this space. They have a
No.
special out-of-town membership for a very nominal price. So, so that really would be worth looking into. So it obviously worked, because here we have the published book, the Runaways Gold.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the book and how you unveiled it here at the library.
Okay, sure. So it came out in May of 2015. It's my very first novel, my debut novel, as they call it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. A lot of hard work. But it's the story, it's a coming of age story about a 14-year-old boy who lives in the northernmost parts of Scotland called the Shetland Islands. A lot of people haven't heard of them, but my ancestors came from there, which is where I got some of the ideas for the story. But he lives a very impoverished life, really difficult life, which was very typical of the time, 1842, that I'm writing about. And he's double-crossed by his brother and ends up going on quite a harrowing adventure to try and clear his name, which takes him to New York City and exciting
nice.
places
So you've got
like
the
that.
immigration wrapped in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love it. It's almost like a little piece of historical fiction.
It is. Actually, I have a lot of real characters mixed in with fictional
neat.
characters to make it feel a little more authentic.
Great. And you had a little unveiling here when it first came out.
I did. Yes, I had my big release party here, and lots of people from the town came, and I was able to talk about how I wrote it and take questions from other people in the community that are interested in writing and kind of wonder what goes on behind the scenes when you get a novel published. I do a lot of things with kids, and it was in a lot of the community schools when it first came out too.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. It sounds
Thank
like
you.
book number 2 is on the way.
Yeah, so I've worked on book number 2, which is also based in New York City, but in 1850.
Yeah.
And it's about an African-American girl who lived in a village that was taken by the city of New York by eminent domain to create Central Park.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's
So
a piece of history I've never never heard of.
Yeah, I
What
don't think a
great
lot of people
idea.
have. We all know about Central Park. Really, all over the world they know about Central Park. But there's a prehistory to that land that I just found fascinating and actually learned about while I was researching the Runaways Gold. Just stumbled upon it. So
Well, let me know when it comes out, because we'll have you on again. So
Great, thank you.
We've got the website for the libraries up on the screen, so if anyone has any information they want to take a look at, or they can give a call here. Thanks for your time today.
okay, thank you.
Take care.